band play.
What is up, podcast people? We are back with podcast number 3 on the Record podcast. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in with me and Sean, your host of On the Record podcast. Is there anything you want to start off by saying?
Nothing. Let's get lit.
All right. So, me and my brother Sean here have been talking. I thought it'd be cool to make a sports podcast. I thought was going to be the premise of said On the Record podcast. But I realized that, we like sports and I wanted to talk about it all the time, but we realized maybe we should talk about other things, maybe branch out a little bit, talk about other, renowned things that maybe, that boys talk about, help you guys out with the ladies, ask us questions and whatnot, pop cultural things that's been happening in life or whatever, and schniznits like that. So, first thing I wanted to talk about, I don't really know much about it. I'm going to ask Sean, and hopefully he can tell me a lot about it, is recently, you know where I'm going with this or not?
Ryan Garcia?
Yeah. Recently, Ryan Garcia went on a voice call with Andrew Tate and a bunch of people, I think, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, and I don't want to, unquote him, but he said that the Illuminati basically took him to the woods.
Well, the elites.
The Illuminati,
elites, yeah.
right? Took him to the woods and made him watch and do these crazy, horrific things, I guess. I don't want to say it because it's crazy to say what he said out loud. At some point, I'm probably going to put in one of the clips or at least the audio of him saying that at some point so you guys can listen to what he actually said. But can I play it out loud real quick? So yeah, it's not going to be for the video, just so we can listen.
Bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids. I don't give a fuck anymore. Took me to the fucking woods, bro, and they fucking tied. I'm not fucking joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking watch, dog. I actually don't give a fuck anymore.
What do you know a little more of like the background behind of what had happened or what the
No, well, what they were saying realistically was, they're saying so he's saying this, right? But for a week now, he's been acting very strange. Like, he's been making some weird Instagram posts, been acting weird, saying oh, I'm fine, oh, I'm this. People have accused him of doing coke or
cocaine, yeah,
cocaine, and because you can see some of his well, I don't know what the word is, but some of his his body demeanors, I guess. It looks like he people that know how it looks like he's been doing some type of drug. So everybody's been the people that are defending or going against him are saying oh, that's not real, it's the drugs he's doing, he's seeing things, he doesn't know what he's talking about, he's just going crazy.
Yeah.
But for something like that, Ryan Garcia, people have been saying for a long time now, he's such a big star now, why even box? Because a lot of these boxers, they're rich compared to the average person, but for them to be a star, a social media star, for them being a boxer, they're not all that rich. They probably have net worth $5 million, which is a lot. No, don't get me wrong, but for a boxer, a known guy, it's not a lot to live, a lot, But Ryan Garcia, he has 10 other incomes. He doesn't need boxing to be a relevant figure,
Yeah.
And so everybody's been saying he should stop boxing and everything. And I think that they're just saying
maybe
he's
it's
going
got
crazy.
into him. Maybe it's got into him or something.
But I think that's all true. I don't think he would be lying about something like that.
You don't think so?
Yeah, no, I don't think that
he has a fight coming up too, so you don't think he might have just been saying things
no,
to
I honestly think if he's going out there saying he's got video evidence, he's putting his life, because the people around him, his management, they all know what's happening. And people that his family and everything, they all know what's going on, what's going on. And for him to put his family at risk, his own life at risk, his career at risk, because obviously everybody knows like all that stuff, like that when people say you sell your soul, is because you get lifetime wealth and like and fame. Like that's what you're selling your soul for.
Yeah.
It's for wealth and fame. So for him to be doing that, he's really risking his career, his life. They said they froze his bank accounts. They took, like they're saying that they're just like basically what they did to Andrew Tate. Like they're just draining everything he has because he's going against what the people that run the world are trying to perceive to the to the world. So I think he's telling the truth. I think things like that actually do happen. I think some of these presidents, some of these
like
elites, they go out and they do rituals, which I've seen some people say these rituals usually they aren't like you say a ritual and you think of it bad, but anybody can believe in any god they want, you know, like if they believe in this owl god from Bohemian Grove, like it could mean they just want peace in their life. Like you don't know what they're doing, but now that Ryan's coming out and saying that they in front of him and done all this like weird stuff, like that goes beyond anything of any rituals or any like thing like that. And also during their rituals they burn like this like a body shaped figure, but it sticks. It's not a body, but they build it like a body, and they say like it's like a little kid, and they burn that like a kind of And it's just
too much weird shit.
Yeah,
I think he's just going out of his mind and insane and stuff like that. I think he's just maybe on something, and I think he's going through a lot of shit. The owl thing, like, do I believe in it?
No, not that do you believe in it, but I feel like, do you think that what they do is, you know, like, I honestly, I think that there's some weird stuff going on. I always think that. And
dude, I think as the bigger and bigger anything gets, I feel like there comes things that are bad. You know what I mean? Like, just bad things happen. Like, the world is so big. You know what I mean? Not everything's good and dandy and whatever on camera and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I think as big as like the elites, and I'm not talking about just like who's an elite? Let's name somebody, like let's say like Donald Trump, right? The elite of the elite. Like, I mean, the rich, probably one of the richest people in the world, right? Was president at some point. I think there are. I don't want to say it's the Illuminati, or I don't want to say it's the bird, whatever, the owl, whatever. But I do believe that there's something like that, but not with the whole child stuff, you know what I mean, and whatever. And I think maybe there are some creepy things like that, but I don't know how deep the rabbit hole gets with that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Like the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing, like, that looks like that's real, but I don't know how deep that, you know, something like that gets, you know?
I think that with these politicians and stuff, like, not saying, like, not in a corny way, but, like, I think their thing is, like, endless. Like, the thing that happened at Epstein's Island, like, that for sure happened. Like, those girls getting flown over saying that, oh, you just go on a trip, whatever, and then they end up being with these politicians, and they're already there. Like, it's like, famous people, like, you know, it's, and I feel like, maybe not, I don't know, like, it's just hard to believe because it's so weird, you know? Like, it's hard to just put your mind around someone will take someone to the woods, you know, burn these things, and then show these, like, crazy things to this person, like a famous person. But I think people, I heard something about, remember Drake Bell? He's coming out with, like, a podcast exposing Nickelodeon. Yeah. Like, he's coming out with this whole series exposing what they do to these Nickelodeon kids and this and that. Like, I think this year is going to be now that Ryan Garcia said this, if pretend this other famous person had the same experience. Yeah. Like, now they're going to start maybe coming out and being more brave, because you can't just, these elites know you can't just kill off everybody. Because if whoever speaks out you kill off, then, you know, the world's going to go crazy kind of thing. So the elites are going to have to play this a certain way, and if they don't play it right, they can have like a whole global kind of like destruction, you know? That's why. And look, I've always had this thought of like, what would you do if you ran the world? And obviously if I ran the world, I would try to keep the world like I'll try to do what I can to like, for me to still run the world, like not to let things get out of hand, you know? Because if I believe something I want and I run the world, I'm gonna make that happen, basically. So, but the thing is, like, when it gets to a certain extent where if what they're saying, like Ryan Garcia is saying, like with the kids and everything, if that's true, then that's just too far. You know, like that's just, you know, that's
Yeah,
insane.
I think Ryan Garcia may be taking it too far. I think people, when they get to a certain level, I think may experience, because there's a lot of people that's like, even like I've seen like David Dobrik things where he says that people have like talked to him and personally, and like he had like an Illuminati like experiences he said, you know what I mean? So I think once you get to a point, maybe something like that does happen. But I think the whole Ryan Garcia thing, I think he's just not making a mockery of it. I think there's something personally going on with him that just it's making him sound like that. I think personally, but
Yeah, well, we'll see, because he says he has evidence. So I guess whenever the evidence comes out, if his is like an actual recording of like kids getting, you know, like if he has that with like the like Bohemian thing in the background, I think that's probably gonna end like, or that's
'Cause I
probably
don't know
gonna
if
create world like chaos.
because you know who exposed that first was Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones. Yep.
Was,
And Alex Jones, he literally went and said that they let him walk through because he just looked like a normal Republican, a normal guy is supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And he just started recording, and that's what I'm saying. In the recording Alex Jones had, it was a ritual, and it was something they worshipped, the owl god.
Yeah.
But like everybody was saying, you don't know if they're worshiping something that could be for good. Maybe they're worshiping peace. Maybe they're worshiping for just their own religion, and you can't knock someone for their own religion. But again, if they're doing something that's very
insane or inhumane or something like that.
That's just completely different. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
That's just a crazy
Yeah,
story.
hopefully everything he's saying is true, and hopefully he's not just saying a bunch of bullshit just to promote a fucking fight or something like that, or maybe he's actually going through something. But
I think he's having a big mental breakdown, Ryan Garcia, and that could be one of two things. It could be the drugs he's taking, and maybe he is just going completely insane, and what he's talking about is just wrong. And maybe he just had a bad episode with the drugs, or maybe he's telling the truth and he just sounds like a crazy man, because if what he's saying is true, I'm pretty sure it'd be traumatizing for all of us. You know, like
true.
that's something that if we see, we're gonna act the way he acts.
Exactly.
How crazy that sounds.
Maybe. You know, you have a good point there. Honestly, if I saw something like that, or someone took me into the woods, maybe I'd be acting the exact same way. I think you might have a point there, but we'll see when that comes out.
We'll have to wait, because that's something like it's so sudden and so
absurd.
like
it's just the most absurd thing you could ever hear.
And like why Ryan Garcia? Like there's a lot of things that don't make sense. Like why this person? Why that? You know?
And it's funny because then he goes straight to Andrew Tate about it. Like, come on.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of goofy a little bit.
It's like
right?
It sounds goofy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you would think he would post something like privately or something. No, he went to Andrew Tate and told him the Illuminati tried to get me, like the Matrix. Like, it seems kind of funky, but whatever. Okay. To hop off that topic. I'm gonna completely flip it on its head, kind of, because I just wanted to talk about that.
No, yeah, that's you kind of had to, but it was kind of
because it's just something recent that happened, and I thought that'd be a good talking point to talk about, because give us our opinions about it and stuff like that.
It's just kind of dark a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little dark. So let's go something more lighthearted, or something more. Yeah, let's see. For the guys at home, right, or maybe your age, right?
Yeah.
Or my age, maybe between the ages of, let's say, 19 to, let's say, 25. Let's just say, right? I'm not 25, but let's say between the ages of 19 and 25, right? Let me ask you the question, right? First date with a girl, right? What is, like, your opinion? Set it up for me. What is, like, the best first date you could do for a girl when you take a girl out, first time meeting, maybe you guys DM'd on Instagram? How about this? I'll set you up a scenario, right?
Okay.
You DM a girl on Instagram. You go, hey, you look hot, right? She goes, thanks, you look hot too, right? So then you guys both go, you want to go to Minchie's, right? And you go, all right, bet, let's go. So you guys go to Minchie's, right? Or no. And she goes, oh, let's go hang out, whatever, right? What are you doing? Like, what is your first setup? Like, what is like your...
Well, if it's the first time I'm ever meeting her, or ever like really kind of, I would do something more active, which is like probably like go like arcade, or go like golfing, not golfing, bowling.
Yeah, golfing's fine.
Like
mini
bowling,
golfing?
mini golfing, like something more
Top
active,
golf?
where like if the conversation isn't there's something to like jump on, like, oh, you're in the arcade and you're kind of like nothing's happening. you go do something, and now you have like something to talk about. Like you go mini golfing, you know, like you have something to talk about because you're constantly doing something new, you know. But I'm like more of like not a romantic, but more of a person that likes like sitting down one-on-one. And if it's the first time I'm ever meeting someone, I do like to go out on a date and just sit there, eat food, maybe just talk. You know? I hate the movie thing because the movie is like you go out a first date with the girl to a movie. It's like you talk for what? Oh, hi, how are you? Okay, you go get the movie ticket. You go to the movies and you sit for 2 hours and don't talk. Like that doesn't like help anything. Literally, going to movies is like the worst thing you do. So I'll say more if it's harder for you to build conversations with somebody, if you're hard, like if you're not good, like I'm not very good at, you know, like just building random conversations or just like really good at keeping conversations like going for a long time. Something active is better. But I like taking someone on a date and getting to know them and hearing their views on, you know, their life and just, you know, getting to know somebody, you know. So that just depends like what type of person you are. If you're very outgoing and you can just hold the conversation, then go on like take her on a date, like to a restaurant.
I think you hit it right on the nose. I think when you go on a first date with a girl, I think the best way to do it, especially if you're like a confident guy, you can do whatever the hell. But like as a guy like me who's a little more quiet, or maybe like meeting someone new or something like that in a social setting or something like that, I think doing something like you said, active, like if it's Top Golf, mini golf, David Buster's, if you go to like any of those like places like that,
or even like a mall to walk around, go shopping, like something that you're out just doing something.
Yeah,
you know?
out just doing whatever, going to a museum or whatever. Like I think something like that where like if you go to a movie, right, and you watch the movie, right? Let's just say go to a movie, you watch the movie, after the movie you talk about the movie at dinner, and then it's kind of like now you're trying to come up with things, right? But let's say you go out, you go freaking mini golfing, right? And she stinks at mini golf, or maybe you stink or whatever. Then you guys go to dinner after, and then you guys are like at dinner talking about, bro, I sucked today, like at mini golf, dude. You remember that guy that like almost fell into the pond, like stuff like that. So there's a lot more of that fluidity, I guess, when it comes down to the first date. But I just want to ask you, in your opinion, on like what's a good first date?
Oh, of course, yes. I say something for me. I guess it's kind of hard, but I guess something more active. I guess doing to do something and laughing with the person, you know, like seeing if you kind of maybe have the same like what's it, humor, I guess, because it's hard. Like sometimes you go on a first date and you're just talking about what type of person you are, like what you do, like what are your hobbies and shit. Like you're not laughing, you're not really getting to know the person like humor wise, or not really, you know. I feel like building that through like activities and stuff is probably the best thing for a relationship.
Let's say you do go on a date with a girl, right? What's like the one thing the girl would have to say or do or look or even look like? What is like your biggest red flag, like in a girl? Like let's say you go meet a girl out for the first time, right? Is it like as soon as she talks to you, she has bad breath? Is that like a really big red flag for you? Like, or is it something that she has to say or doesn't like to do? Like, what is something?
I'm more the person where I like, not a red flag, but if like I go on a date with the girl and like she kind of like, she's like, oh, like we're talking, and like she like starts like going on about her life, pretend, and she's like, yeah, like I work, whatever, I go to school, but the weekends I go to a club, and it's kind of like, you know, like I'm not saying that nothing's wrong with the club. I'm like, she could be, you know, she could just go to the club to have fun, and that's her. She goes with her girls or whatever. But like when you have like a girl that like likes going to the club, likes, you know, doing these like activities where like, because I'm not a big club person. Like, I don't go to the club. Like, I don't go drinking.
You're also 19.
Yeah, but there's 21 and under clubs, whatever. But like,
below space.
Yeah, so I don't. Yeah. Like, so like these things, like I don't like that. That'll probably throw me off the most. Kind of being like, oh, like I wouldn't judge someone completely off of that. But that's not my style. You know, like if you're a person that likes going and doing all this stuff, then and you find someone that does that too, then that's your kind of thing. I like just, you know, staying at home, you know, going out, doing fun things, like going out and like just like, you know, just doing like whatever. Like I'm not a big like going to the club, going to do this, going to do that. And if a girl like says that that's her like normal routine, like she does that every weekend just to kind of like, I guess, calm herself or get her mind out of like something else. Then that's what she does, and that's nothing wrong with that. But that's not my like. No, I think that just I like people that are more like just not as active. Like I'm not an active person. Like I'm not always like the thing I'm doing. If I go out, it's because I'm going out with obviously either it's my girlfriend or if it's like my friends and we're like going out and going like just like the mall or something, like or like something like just little. Like I'm not the type of person like if a girl just keeps saying like, oh, I go out, or I do this, I go on this. Like, it's just kind of like, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like people that like are always, doing stuff, because then that just takes away from, I guess, just from what I do. And I don't do those things, so.
No, I hear what you're saying. No, I get you. I think, let's see, like, what would be one of my red flags? I'm trying to think. I don't like when maybe this is not a red flag, but I hate, like, if you ever, like, go on a date with a girl, you go hang out with a girl, and she doesn't, like, eat. Like, not to say I've been on dates with girls, but I've, like, hung out with, like, a group of people, and especially, like, there'll be, like, girls in, like, said group, and let's say, like, I'm like, I would like a hamburger with fries, right? And the girl goes, I like a little salad. And you're kind of like, dude, you weigh 200 pounds. Like, come on, like, eat something. You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't like that. Like, girl, like, eat in front of me. Like, if I go on a date with a girl and we go order food, and let's say we go to, like...
Are you saying, like, pretend, and it's just, like, pretend first date.
Uh-huh.
There's this girl, she just gets real comfortable with you, like, real quick. And, like, she, like, maybe you eat, you get in the car, and she, like,
What the fuck?
Like, kind of lets one out, and, like, she looks at you like, oh, so, like, sorry. But, like, or maybe, like, you're home, and, like, she burps. You go, like, kind of thing. Like, was that, like,
On a first date?
On a first date.
Oh, shit.
Because you just said, like,
I know,
you don't want a girl to be, like,
up.
all, like, oh, no, I don't like that. No, I don't like.
But here's the thing. Like, if I go on a date with a girl, right, and I eat what I want to eat, I'm obviously not going to shit in front of her. You know what I mean? I'm like,
no, but I'm talking about, like, a little too. Like, not that crazy. Like, just, like.
I don't know.
Like, what happens if she does that? Like,
Second date?
First date, you just finished eating
Oh,
maybe some,
my God.
like good canes or something. You're
Some
taking her
good
home, and she just kind of lets one out. I think that
It's got to be funny. She's got to make it funny. If she goes, and she goes like,
rolls on the window.
and she doesn't say anything and kind of like nah, you're gross. You're gross as fuck. But like if she goes, what the fuck was that? Right? Like that. If she made it funny, I could look past it. But
Why don't you just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't mean to. Like I'm. Maybe I just like, oh, I'm just comfortable with you or something. Like she just starts like specifying,
man,
like,
dude,
so like it's
that's
just kind of
hard.
like I know it's weird because like the thing of girls shouldn't fart because it's not feminine, but still like it's kind of funny, like
humans are humans. I don't know, bro. Oh my god. That's
or like
funny.
she just burps, like she just like 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 a little like
yeah.
You know what, you wouldn't.
I mean, maybe first date is kind of crazy.
I don't.
Third date, I'd be like, if she does it, and then I'm like, all right, we're getting a little comfortable.
Okay.
But first date, that's way too comfortable. I'm cool with being comfortable with a girl on a first date, like pretty chill, but that's way too comfortable. That's crazy. Because I wouldn't even do that. And I'm a nasty fuck. Like, I wouldn't even fart in front of her knowing that this is our first date. You get what I'm trying to say? Or even try to burp.
I agree. I think it might, like, if I feel a fart coming, and like I'm not gonna hold the fart back. Like if it's coming and it's going. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, like, and then like it coming up. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know.
What the fuck? If you have a fart coming, you just gotta let it rip.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
All right. Okay, I hear what you're trying to say. All right. Another question involving girls too, right?
What up? What?
You go to have sex with a girl, right? You text a
know
girl, you DM a girl. What do you mean? Dude, come on. You go to have sex with a girl, right? Like you're about to get in bed, get all freaky, right? Mm-hmm. And you go and you start going down there and whatever, you start to fill up on her, right? And you notice that she has 2 prosthetic legs.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, are you going crazy or what is and hold up, before I'm only asking this just because I'm not making fun of like, amputees or whatever. I just want to see what you would say. Just like you didn't know she was wearing jeans the entire time.
Look, I don't discriminate. But
oh damn.
But that's one of the things where like you're gonna kind of like, is that not on your like Tinder page or something? Like that I have prosthetic legs, like.
But what if she just takes photos from the waist up? You had no idea.
Then yes, I would be mad. I'll be like, are you serious right now? I'll be like, bro. Like you couldn't have like specified that like before, like, bro, like, are you serious? Like I would actually be mad, like as in like bro, like come on.
Like, what the fuck?
Because like if I pretend I met her on Tinder or something, I texted her and like she doesn't like amputee in the caption or something,
Oh
like
my God.
I'm gonna be kind of mad. I'm be like, bro, like what is this? Like
You go, dude, I'd be pissed.
I'm like, bro, what the?
Wait, dude, what is that? Oh my God, that's
But
so
like
funny.
that's the thing. I
You're
like,
still hitting
but
though, right?
I like transparency.
Transgenders.
No, transparency.
You like transparents.
Oh my god.
Transparency.
Yeah, I like why like if she was gonna tell me that beforehand, like she can't wait till like.
You're about to eat. You're about, you're
sorry,
about
like I forgot to tell you, like
I'm
no,
missing my
like,
legs.
Come on, like what is that? So like. Like that, I like someone that's upfront with how they are. And if she was like from the beginning, like, oh, I'm like an amputee, like I don't have legs from like the waist down, then I could have respected her for doing that, and then we could have proceeded on. But since she held it on too long, and then let it get to that point to where like and I know you shouldn't care, it shouldn't matter, but still like I don't even know how that would work. Anyways,
Dude, you know how to work.
I don't know how that would work.
Where you going? It's like, nah,
It's like a nugget.
dude. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, but dude, that is so funny, dude. Oh my god, that is so funny that you said that. Bro, you weren't gonna tell me? But you're still hitting though, right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not hitting? You're walking out?
I'm not walking out.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not first
Bro,
date. You
like,
guys,
like,
you go,
it's
you
gonna
go to
be
a
like
bar.
this, and it's just slowly like.
Oh,
So I don't even think
wow.
it could be possible, anyways.
You wouldn't even eat it?
No.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, that stinks.
Because why even like go through all that?
Yeah.
Like
It's like eating the butt end of a turkey.
I think if the right person's attractive enough and the right person you get along with them good enough,
my
and like
God.
they're a good person, I think anything
Dude,
can
that is the
happen,
funniest thing I've ever heard. That's so
But like,
funny.
come on, like you couldn't say anything before.
I
Like,
know
you
that's
had
so
to
funny.
wait.
But imagine you go to a bar, right? And she's just like walking normally. You couldn't tell she's wearing jeans, right? And let's say she's a little bit drunk, whatever you got. You take her home, and then you go, and she goes, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you." You go, "What?" You pull down her pants, and she goes, "She just has metal prosthetics." You go, "Nah, bro, what the fuck?" It's like,
But I don't know. Like that's such a scenario that like almost will never happen. So that's why it's like it'll be like so like random. But nah, I can't.
but if she has a dick, like let's say you pull down her pants, she has a dick, and she goes, "Oh, shit, I forgot to let you know."
All right, that's insane.
What are you doing it?
No, definitely not.
She's bad though. Madison Beer with a dick.
No shot with nobody with a penis.
But do you be nice about it, or are you like straight up like an asshole about it? You're
No,
gonna
I'll
nice
be
about it.
like, depending where
You
we're
were
at.
gonna
Like,
tell me?
like if I'm at my house, I'll be like, oh, I'm just not in the mood no more. Like, like,
Oh, okay.
get
I
like
get
an Uber home or something.
Okay, be
But like, if I'm at her house, I'll just be like, I'll like, just like go back, okay, go to the bathroom, and then I'll like pretend like
sneak out the window.
No, like someone called me like, oh hey, like
Oh,
my
okay,
mom
okay,
said
okay,
she needs me
okay,
home.
okay.
Like it's getting late.
Dude, can you imagine? That's funny as fuck. You're like making out with this girl, right? And you go to like, and she's like, just pull down her pants, and she's like a dick.
No, bro, that's insane.
Dude,
That-
it's like bigger than yours too. It's fucked up.
It's huge.
Dude, that was so funny. All right, well, let me think of something else. Let me see.
Going on a completely new topic though.
Oh shit.
I know that you're not a big UFC guy, but this Saturday, Cheeto
Versus.
versus Sean O'Malley.
Dude, come on.
That's a good
I
fight.
love Sean
Let me
O'Malley.
see. Who's fighting?
Oh,
I know,
Dustin Poirier's fighting.
I think Kevin Holland's fighting.
Kevin Holland's fighting. I know Dustin Poirier's on the co-main card or whatever.
Yeah, I know it's a good.
Co-main event.
Yeah, O'Malley versus Vera, Dustin Poirier, Kevin Holland
Versus who is it?
Gilbert
Same.
Burns, Peter Yan.
Wow, everyone. That's gonna be a good ass fight, and it's in Miami too.
Yeah, and the tickets are pretty cheap. So, but
Can I be honest? I think UFC is probably the only sport that I wouldn't want to go watch in person.
why?
I feel like, dude, the cage is the size of our living room, right? And you're watching it from like, let's say you want to get $100 seats, and it's all the way up in the fucking nosebleeds. Like, it's not that. You get what I'm trying to say? It wouldn't be as fun to watch. Like,
No,
there's a basketball.
it would be hard to see anything.
I would rather sit at home and watch it on my TV.
No, of course. I think, but just being there, the atmosphere, the crowd, and everything. I think, and O'Malley's only loss is to him. And I know that
I
the
know,
whole like thing about he got pressure, like he got kicked,
In
and
the,
like,
like,
he couldn't
it-
like use his leg really. Like it was.
He's so lost.
But
But
yeah.
that's good, dude. Listen, I love Sean O'Malley. I think he's awesome. I think he is the UFC Ryan Garcia. You get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I think Sean O'Malley could easily run this division for a little bit. I don't think Ryan Garcia. Like I think
No,
I think
meant,
O'Malley
like-
is better. Like way beyond.
yeah, but
in
hold
UFC,
up.
and
Let me
then
hold up.
Ryan Garcia
What
is
I
in
didn't mean
boxing.
by like the same level. I meant like as like a social media like
Okay,
Sean
yeah.
O'Malley is like hangs out with the Nelk boys.
Well,
and-
Sean O'Malley is more like a fan favorite, you know, like he's like
Yeah,
he's
everyone
like
loves
he's
him.
like he's gonna be the new Connor, you kind of know, like
Ooh,
that's and nobody really could fill Connor's shoes because Connor, you know, Connor's like a
You are what you say you are, a superstar. Have no fear. That's his walkout song.
yeah. So like I was saying,
What the fuck?
yeah, like Sean is gonna be like he's gonna be like the top, like, you know, like even if he loses maybe a fight or two to like some contenders or whatever, like
Yeah.
he's still gonna be like that guy. Like Connor only defended. I think Connor, he got the belt at like he beat who did he beat first? I think he beat Aldo first. He went up, beat Alvarez, and then he like had like one title defense. Like Connor had the belt for like
We had 2 belts at like.
yeah, he had 2 belts at once, but I don't even think he ever defended his title. Like I think as soon as the next person he fought, he lost. Like I think. I
Yeah.
don't think Connor ever defended his belt anyway. So like, and he was still as big
Dude,
as he was.
And Khabib,
so I think
and Khabib fucked him up.
yeah, that was pretty
Khabib killed him.
That was pretty bad. Exactly. Like I don't think Sean O'Malley is gonna have that big of a drop off. I think Sean O'Malley he's too good for that, and plus, I think that McGregor got not in over his head, but remember McGregor. I think McGregor won 2 of his belts. He had to do the 2 belt, and then he didn't even fight after that. I think he went to boxing. I think he fought Floyd Mayweather right after that.
Yeah.
So like O'Malley is gonna be like more like, you know, UFC. Like McGregor was just chasing the big bucks because
let me ask
McGregor
you-
was like a global superstar.
Who wins in a boxing match? Sean O'Malley or Ryan Garcia?
Oh, Ryan Garcia is killing Sean O'Malley.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not like no hate, but like UFC and boxing is 2 different things.
I know.
Like any of those boxers would have gone like the ring with.
I feel like Conor McGregor did
if
pretty good.
Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor went in the octagon, McGregor will kill Floyd in like
In a heartbeat.
yeah, it'll be like 2 minutes. Like it wouldn't even be close. Like again, McGregor would kick him in the head, like take him down, and even McGregor didn't have good grappling.
UFC
You
fighter,
still fucking
UFC
choke
fighters
him
are
out.
probably the scariest dudes, bro. That you want to like. Listen, as scary as like a Mike Tyson is, I would rather. Oh, maybe not.
How scary is it when like, you know, it's like pretend I'm in a street fight and I see Sean O'Malley, right? And maybe I had some experience like boxing when I was young. It's like you still know you have no chance, like, or like Khabib, like you 1-on-1 versus a guy that you probably weigh 50 pounds more than.
Yeah.
Could absolutely kill you. You know, like bro, Khabib, it's like, okay, let's box, and then he knocks you out. Okay, fine, I'll take it to the ground, and he chokes you out. Like it's like
Yeah.
there's literally no like a boxing, like a fighter, like pretend Devin Haney, you have 50 pounds on him, you could probably wrestle him and like low key like hold your own.
Yeah.
But with these UFC fighters, they're always like they do everything.
Like imagine, I would rather like Ryan Garcia comes up to me and starts pressing me, right? All I have to worry about is his hands flying at me, right?
Yeah.
Sean Strickland,
If
I
you
have to
get-
worry
if
about
you
his
get a-
hands,
if you
knees,
get a hold of
elbows,
him,
head.
Maybe
Oh
get
my
a
god.
hold of like one of these boxers, like look, like they don't have the experience, like. But a UFC fighter,
Like, let's say I meet Ryan Garcia, right? I'm just saying. Let's say Ryan Garcia and I think Sean O'Malley are about the same height, same weight, everything. I think they're about the same.
yeah, right, just wrong.
Walk around weight. I think they're both 5'10", about 170. I think walking around, right? Do you think?
I don't think Garcia's that heavy. I
Okay,
think
but let's say,
O'Malley
but
probably
let's say
walks
both of
around
them, right? If I go to a bar and I see Ryan Garcia there, right, and Ryan Garcia and I we get into an exchange, right? I'd be like, fuck, right? I'm bigger than him, stature wise, and taller than him. If I could just weave one, he swings, and I just weave one, and I tackle him, at least
not
we can
even
hold my
that,
own,
like-
right? I can hold my own. Sean O'Malley, though, let's say I do weave one of his punches again. Sean O'Malley would knee to the fucking mouth.
Yeah, like those guys are just like even though they might not be good as like boxers, they're like everything
They'll
else.
they'll fuck somebody.
But I think when everybody makes fun of Bradley Martin for what he says,
Yeah.
I think Bradley, if it was a street fight, like you're literally right outside a bar on the street, and you put Sean O'Malley versus Bradley Martin, I think Bradley Martin absolutely kills any UFC fighter, like from like.
I just don't.
I think from like anywhere from like not middleweight, because middleweight is like 185, and Leon.
But even like
Leon and Colby, they would kill. I think anything below like.
But like Mighty Mouse or like a PJ Penn, you don't think any of those guys is fucking up?
No,
Bradley
I
Martin?
don't think so. Like Mighty Mouse maybe, because it'll be like he's just too little. Like he's so little that like he won't be able to ever get a hold. But like Sean O'Malley, like walking around is 5'10", 106, let's say 160 pounds.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna be like hard to get a hold of. Like if Martin gets a hold of him, like he benches like 400 pounds, he squats like bro, he would just get swung around like a rag doll.
I think that. But Bradley Martin is like, as big as he isn't like, he's a coordinated guy, but like he's still slow. I just see that, I don't know. I just don't see enough, like, I don't know. The Sean O'Malley versus like a Bradley Martin, I just don't like, maybe you're right about that, but like.
But don't get it like twisted. Like Bradley Martin's like 260, but if he fights a Leon Edwards, like he walks around 190, even though he still has 70 pounds on him. Leon is absolutely like anybody from, I think, what is it? It's flyweight. Like from like anything from like welterweight down, like anything from 145 pounds down or 155 pounds down. I don't even think they stand a shot. Like, but anybody else, I don't know. Like those other guys, and obviously like John Jones will kill him.
Oh yeah, John Jones would fuck him, dude. John Jones would fuck anybody. Can I be honest? If aliens came down to planet Earth, right? They walk up, right, and I'm there like, what the fuck, right? And the aliens are like, we have our warrior, and you go, they're like Jamaican.
Yeah.
Right, we have our warrior, right? And they go, we have our warrior here. We need your best warrior from your planet to come defeat this alien.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, like the aliens in a saucer come down, land. The aliens come out. I'm there. I'm like, what the fuck? And then they go, I need your best warrior from your planet to fight my warrior. If your warrior loses, then we kick your
John
planet.
Jones?
I'm calling John Jones. I want John Jones to fight the alien. No? I'm not calling Francis
Bro,
Ngannou,
I know
right?
there's someone in one of these countries that is probably like.
Where are they?
But like,
You're telling
I'm talking about like someone that's one of these countries that's probably like 6'7", 6'8", and like, bro, you think LeBron, if
A
he
bad
didn't
mofo?
like if LeBron didn't like, I think if LeBron would have pursued like UFC, you're telling me LeBron wouldn't have been like absolutely dominating like a Tyson Fury or like a
for
like
sure.
for boxing or UFC like LeBron is 6'7" and moves the way he does, or no 6'9" and moves the way he does,
At
like
260,
like
280.
yeah, like he's not like, I feel like LeBron could go out there and like start training like jujitsu and stuff, and he can get good at it like within like months, and like he could already be like holding his own just because of like the type of athlete he is. Obviously not now, but when he was in the Cavs, like his first like 5 seasons, like you see how like he was kind of skinny still, like that was.
But
6'7"
I'm just saying,
athletic.
right now, alien comes down, saucer. I need your best guy to beat.
Oh, John
the
Jones
alien.
for sure.
I'm calling John Jones. I'm not. Francis maybe is a close second if John Jones is busy, but I'm like, I want John Jones to be there.
No,
I think
John Jones is like the baddest, like person on the planet.
ever.
Yeah, he's the baddest.
Ever. No offense, Tyson Fury. I don't want Tyson Fury out there against the
Tyson
alien.
Fury definitely not going out there.
I don't want Wilder. I don't want Wilder out there.
No, Wilder not
I don't
going
want
out
him out there. I don't want Prime Mike Tyson out there, to be honest with you. I want John Jones. I want...
No, I don't think anybody would, in their right mind, like anybody obviously, like, because obviously there's probably someone in the world that could beat
Dude,
John
imagine
Jones in
I
a
bring
fight.
out Iguodala. Dude, what the fuck?
Like throw in Tyler Hero.
I go, they go, bring your best warrior. I got you, right? I bring Iguodala.
Duncan Robinson.
Dude, that's funny as fuck.
But like John Jones, like like he's just being anybody.
Yeah, dude, I swear. Like, if the aliens came down and was like, I need your best, give me John Jones.
Yeah, facts.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. And if you guys are this far into the video, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, share your favorite part of share and comment your favorite part of this video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Sean, you want to say anything before they go, or?
No, I'll see you guys later.
All right. Peace out, guys.
I just went by to watch with a whole lot of diamonds to show how these niggas is my time. Took a